welcome back to this Feel Good Thursday morning. This is Expresso on SABC3. Now, if you're feeling slightly unmotivated, down in the dumps this morning, then we've got a story for you that surely will inspire you, of a man who's achieved what some may see as impossible. Take a look at this.
This morning we bring you a truly epic story on your Feel Good Breakfast show. History has just been made as Scottish cyclist and adventurer Mark Beaumont has set a new world record after cycling from Cairo to Cape Town in only 41 days and 10 hours. That's a cycling distance of over 10,000 kilometers. Now this morning he joins us live in studio to talk about this epic experience. Mark, welcome to Expresso. Very nice to have you here, and congratulations, man, on finishing. What a journey. How are you feeling?
I'm starting to feel a bit more human. The final week was particularly tough. I was pushing over 350 kilometers every day from about mid-Botswana down, just trying to get every hour possible off that record. And so when I finished physically and psychologically, I was pretty broken. But I've had a few days to enjoy the Cape Town hospitality, so I'm feeling better.
How did this journey compare to all? I mean, cycle around the world, you even kind of canoed the Arctic as well. I mean, this is something completely different to, I think, what you've done before.
It's faster, it's more intense. When I rode around the world, I was pushing about 240 kilometers every day for half a year. But it was more expedition riding. I was carrying a lot more kit. This was stripped down racing. This was me at my absolute limit. So it was only 41 days. So for me, it was a short expedition, but it was brutal. It was incredibly intense. It's the hardest ride of my life, by far. And it's Africa, you know, really tough border crossings, insanely tough roads, especially through Ethiopia, northern Kenya, where it's unpaved. And then when it rains on that, it just turns to mud. So, I mean, when you're on a carbon race bike, you know, that's hard going.
So talk to me about some of your highlights, because I mean throughout the month of May we've been celebrating Africa. It's Africa Month, and you know, just taking a look at everything it has to offer. So throughout your journey, what were some of those epic highlights that really stood out for you that you're going to remember, man, for years to come?
I think that in terms of landscapes, the Sahara Desert, Sudan.
Beautiful.
Sudan's such a closed country. We hear so little about it, and sadly we hear some negative stuff in the press, whereas you get within Sudan, perfect paved roads. I had a great tailwind, which always makes you happy when you're a cyclist. But the people were just so friendly. I really enjoyed Sudan. Probably helped by the fact I was making fast miles, but I was in a good mental place there. In terms of what you think of iconic Africa, northern Botswana. I mean, the wildlife there was spectacular. I was riding on into the night there with elephants right on the roadside. Wow. So, I mean, people know that stretch of road. From Livingston, you cross the border, across across the river there, and it's just for 300 kilometers, giraffes, zebras, elephants. And I mean, when you're night riding, you've just got a light on your helmet, and you see these elephants right on the roadside. I would quickly go to the other side of the road and get past them as quickly as possible, but they're like 5-6 meters away. These huge big beasts in the middle of the night, and they're sort of lazily flapping their ears at you. But it was pretty exhilarating.
Yeah, it must have been an incredible feeling just being exposed. You're on your bike, you're almost like one with nature. But I'm sure, you know, in all of this beauty, you had your challenges as well. I mean, what were some of the challenges that you faced throughout this journey?
The toughest country by far was Ethiopia. I mean, the broken roads, that stretch south of Addis. Unfortunately, there was some hostility through there. Kids throwing a lot of stones at me, sticks and stuff. It's not like really dangerous and malicious. It's just kind of annoying when you're on your bike and every day you're just getting pelted with stones. You read blogs about cyclists or motorbikers or anyone who's gone through Ethiopia, and sadly this happens to everyone. I know it's a really friendly country in other parts, but I got targeted quite a lot through there. The bike broke in North Kenya. Dirt roads, broke my gearing. And I couldn't get the spare parts till I got to Zambia. So I rode just shy of 2,000 kilometers with broken gearing, which definitely lost me some time.
Absolutely.
But keep in mind that my plan was to finish in sub 50 days. And I did. I finished in 41, so I'm still pretty happy with
well,
that.
and we're happy that you came out on the other side unscathed, man. What's next for you? What's the next big adventure?
Who knows? I mean, this has been my life over the last 8 months. I'm going to take some downtime. Good. I'm going to write up the whole journey. I'm going to enjoy some time back with my family. I've got a young daughter and a beautiful wife back in Scotland. So we're going to take some time out over the summer and ride lots of shorter events, get back on my bike for sure. and then start planning the next big expedition. But I definitely need to recover after Africa.
Well, definitely. You know what? Well done once again. And promise us when you take on the next adventure, when you finish it, come back and talk about it again.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, man. Mark Beaumont, a truly inspiring story this morning and a record not easily beaten. Mark, you know what? We wish you all the best, man. Well done, and good luck for the future.
Thanks, man.